The department is beautiful in the springtime. Birds in the trees, hope in the air. House contracts came long before we began here. Stanford's contract lawyers sought to restrict access to everything in the digital landscape. By controlling data use, wait times increased from weeks to months to years. In their greed, they chose to cut off data to those most in need. The fifth years.
By the grace of Laurent, 4th Department Chair and Head of House Stanford, I stand before you as herald of the call. We are witnessed by the Benway Gesserit, despite the blanket ban on data availability imposed by the lawyers of House contracts. The department has spoken. House 5th years shall immediately enter the job market. Do you accept?
How can we do our projects without data?
We are House 5th years. We don't need any data. We accept!
She's a purist. She doesn't even need data.
When you think about it, girl math is really just appropriately weighing the counterfactuals. It's not a joke, it's just true, okay?
Makes sense, but speaking of counterfactual, Jason, I was
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I've been having dreams. Sheets full of data. Merging on personally identifiable information. A job at the end of all this.
He could be the one. Come with me, quick.
He could be the one. He's defiant like his advisor. Remains to be seen.
Give him the test.
Put your name in the box.
What's in the box?
Thank you for coming. Meryl.
I just don't think this is the right data set for the question.
Let me go ahead and move off my title slide.
Did the lunches arrive yet?
Good question.
Are you going to have a model?
I guess I could.
Why is it so wrong?
I thought Milgram and Kleno 1990 already addressed this.
Can you go back to 10 slides ago with that figure?
This is a great data set, but this is the wrong question.
Have you talked to anyone in the real
I
world?
love your identification.
Is this economics?
What do you mean by norm?
Could you go back a few slides? I missed the motivation. Could you go through that again?
I missed his question. Could you give the answer again?
Are you sure though?
Is this the right data set? Do you really?
You must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. No further questions.
You are the Econ Al-Gaib, sent to make the data flow freely again.
But how?
You will undergo rigorous training and eventually battle the lawyers at House contracts.
And who are you to care whether the data flow freely?
I am a sister of the Benway Gesserit, the boyfriends, husbands, non-binary partners, wives, and girlfriends of economists at Stanford. For years, we have stood beside our partners, influencing every decision for the greater good.
A 7th year might be tough on Francis.
I'm always worried about getting.
Let's think of another way to say my prior is.
Think about it. The marginal utility of a day at work is way less than the marginal utility of a day at Disneyland.
How can you be efficient if you're not composting?
How are you going to understand maternal health
if you don't experience childbirth yourself.
We should get another dog. But without data to finish their projects, we cannot lead our partners through the job market.
I know what I must do.
Once we step in, you will have 1 minute to convince me why your project is an exciting contribution to economics. Are you ready?
I am.
Where did you learn to get data in this scraping fashion?
I don't know. Just felt right.
And he shall know their ways as if they were his own.
The final step to becoming the ECON algae is to drink from the waters of life. Are you ready?
I don't have a choice. I'm ready.
My Lord Baron of House Contracts, finally my years of espionage in the Econ department have borne fruit. I have witnessed rampant uncontracted data collection by the 5th years, by the one they call ECON al-Gaib.
House
Contracts.
would never dream of violating the sanctity of
A data use agreement.
Now our
5th year.
will live.
Isn't that a little extreme for the contracts office?
Contract is a contract. And the job market takes the weak.
Of course, my Lord Baron. Contracts must be enforced at all costs. No data shall flow from the House Contracts coffers. I will travel to the Econ department myself to face this Econ al-Gaib.
My
Contracts.
my
Information.
my
Data.
I have been sent by the Baron of House Contracts to quash your little rebellion by facing the one they call ECON al-Gaib. Show yourself, ECON al-Gaib.
I'm here to save the 5th years! Too long the Lord has held our DUAs hostage. Too long have our IRBs been left unapproved. Too long have we languished without data. I challenge you to a trial by contract. If I win, all the econ students of Stanford will have data, and as much of it as they like.
And if you fail,
If I fail, I will take a much more lucrative job. Much better work-life balance.
the terms are acceptable. Prepare the table. And I pen prevents letter.
Privately identifiable information. Things on me, can I use yours?
Of course I have extra pens. Not for the likes of you, Econ Algae.
Advisor approval. Request. It's passed!
My data!
My data use agreement! It's been approved! Mine has too!
Hello, I'm Mark Duggan, the director of CEPR, and I'm here with a very important public service announcement. Under no circumstances should you drink the water from the CEPR fountain. If you do, side effects could include nausea, dizziness, vomiting, ideas for unpublishable papers, delusions of grandeur, hallucinations of dead economists, and much more. Thank you for being with us here at CEPR today, and enjoy your day.